Hello, Gemini. Take 2. How y'all doing today? Welcome to Blue Flame Integration. My name is Lisa. I have your base laid out. I also had started my jewelry line, so I have various pieces. No two pieces are the same. You can look for everything down in the description box. I am starting to do private readings again. I have your base laid out, and I have to have my face in all these readings now because I had someone steal my content, and then it came back on me. So, either way, I've been meditating on your reading. Someone's spying on somebody here. Big time. If you'd like to see my jewelry also, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link down in the description as well. Because I'm going to start posting all of my... I'm going to start posting all of my jewelry and stuff on Instagram and on Facebook as well. I do have 12 pieces that will be sold, that are already going to be sent out. I also have kitty cat collars and keychains I made, chakra bracelets, anything for your jewelry needs. Anyway, let's get started with your reading. Like I said, my name's Lisa, Blue Flame Integration. I'm the one who started this shit. If you see this stuff on anybody else's stuff, other than my page, it is not. Please report it to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Either way, your recent past. You had the Empress with strength and the 7 of Wands. Like I said, when I was thinking about your reading, I really felt like somebody's spying. Big time spying on you. Big time. Or you're spying on somebody else. You're watching somebody or they're watching you heavy. Very well could be a Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo, possibly a Taurus. But I really feel like this is your energy of the Empress. And you're pretty defensive. You had the victory here in the past of overcoming some stuff. And here, you're like ready to beat somebody. They come in and try to disturb your peace at this point. Because the Empress is all about that. Either way, in your right now position, you have the Wheel of Fortune. With the Tower. Boom. And the Ace of Swords. This Tower moment is going to give you a lot of clarity on how to proceed forward with the Wheel of Fortune. We all know I always pull the base and the upright. Saves me a lot of time too, and then I can meditate on your cards. Tower's not always a bad card. The Tower's just a sudden change. It could be a sudden change in wealth. It could be a sudden change in job. It could be a sudden change in status. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Either way, your incoming position for the future. You have the 2 of Swords with the 2 of Pentacles. This 2 of Swords here, this person's kind of like sitting in the dark alone, just kind of like thinking about things. Probably this Wheel of Fortune in this Tower. The Ace of Swords here, like which is the proper way to proceed forward. Kind of, usually when you see the 2 of Swords are caught up in their head. But these 2 swords are just sitting here, and someone just kind of like, yeah, there's some things I need to change. But you got clarity on it. I think that there's 2 paths that you can choose. But you're looking for which one's the most stable. This is the 2 of Pentacles. With the 4 of Wands. There's that stable card again. I also look at this as a card of Leo as well. Because you have the infinity symbol here. In between. However, this person's dead set on moving forward. Even though there could be snakes around them and they're not standing on quite solid ground, they're on sand. And if you guys know how sand is, like under your feet, so it could be a little bit slippery. But you're determined to get stable. Here's the 4 of Wands. Your outcome. Here's the Princess of Wands. With your card, the Lovers, go figure, and Judgment. I think you're making a judgment call on somebody or something. Fiery, passionate messages. Could be speaking your truth to somebody. Something maybe that you care about. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. Gemini. Somebody's begging. Somebody's begging for another chance. Very well could be a King of Wands in reverse, which is, the King is Leo. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Very well could be seeing this when Jupiter goes direct. King of Wands in reverse. Like I said, someone's spying. Page of Swords, Princess of Swords, yep. King of Cups in reverse. Someone's not very emotionally stable right now, and their intuition is off. You want to just come out of hermit mode, and you're tired of this Three of Cups bullshit. You're tired of not being stable. You're tired of always being stuck in your head. So, that's what I'm getting about that. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups. That's not the confusion card in that deck. That is like reconciliation type of thing. Very well could be with the Lovers here and Judgment. And I think that that's what got you caught. Could have had a sudden tower moment with somebody. I'll be clarifying with the Cat Rider-Waite deck here. The deck's a little awkward because it's so tiny. Hope you don't mind my improvised view, but what I gotta do. But I want to make sure my face is in all these videos, so that's the way it goes. They said I had content stolen. I had people in another country, and then they turned my whole YouTube page in. Tried to get me demonetized. Well, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Nope. They're pretty burdensome about it because I called them out. Yep, Five of Swords, or Five of Pentacles. They got left out in the cold. Turned them in for a copyright claim because I'm not allowed to even post stuff with a smidge of something that's not mine. Either way, the Empress. Why is the Empress here? Oh, Eight of Wands. Someone wants to communicate, or somebody was communicating in the recent past. You might have been communicating that you moved up and you're strong now. And you don't need any distractions. So I think you're really just beating down anything that could be a distraction. With the Strength card in the recent past, you had the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You might have had to lose a few things, but you're gaining your strength back now. This is the Happy Single Person card. And it's in reverse. Very well could have been in a relationship with a Leo, possibly. Gemini. Or they had Leo in their chart. Alright. Here you have the Wheel of Fortune again, with the Seven of Wands. And then the Wheel of Fortune is right now. You were coming into this Wheel of Fortune stuff. And it came out in the upright. You're like, I am looking. That's why, because I think the wheel turned in your favor. You knew it. You came into the Empress. There was communication that had come in, and you were not having it. Nope. You got strong. You saw that, yeah. The wheel came in the upright, and you're fighting off anything that could disturb your peace. Right now, Gemini. Okay. Yeah. With the Wheel of Fortune, got the Ace of Wands. Boom. Leo season. Jupiter goes direct. Congratulations. Very well could be dealing with a Sag. With the Ace of Wands, it could be any. We're coming into Leo season. This could be at the beginning of Leo season that you see this, which is like right now. Mars transiting through there. Tower moments happening. You're feeling it. And you're getting clarity. You're not going to be left in the dark. Spirit won't do that. Right, tower moment. What's this tower? Why is the tower here in dead center for my Gemini from now until the end of July? Yeah, 8 of Swords. Can you see that? 8 of Swords? Yeah. Self-imposed prison in your mind. Worrying over nothing. You worrying can actually cause a tower moment. Because I think things have really just shifted for you. And you know you have a new start. And this tower moment that you're fearing could happen, but might not happen. Might have you worried. This is a self-imposed prison. When you know you have a doggone new start, it comes by speaking out your mouth what you want. Ace of Swords, your heart's desire. Queen of Cups, sign of Cancer. Very well could be any water sign, but you could be getting clarity. You're we are coming out of Cancer season. You're just looking for a new start with something. But I really feel like you want to become emotionally stable again. This is the emotionally stable cat. Being able to offer her emotions wholly to somebody. Trying to figure out how to become that within yourself, I think, too. Maybe offer somebody something. You might be speaking it out. Alright, what is this? Knight of Wands with the 2 of Swords. Alright. Another card for friggin' Sag in your near future. With the 2 of Swords. Could be between 2 different people. A Sag, possibly a Leo or a Taurus. And you're trying to figure out which one's the most stable offer to go with. Here's the 10 of Swords. With the 2 of Pentacles. Like I said, that cycle's ended. These lying, cheating people come rushing in. That's the rushing in, coming in and going out, coming in and going out, coming in and going out. Yeah, you're over that. Spirit say, here's 10 of Swords. You already got the Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Pentacles. You just have to pick it up and take it. Don't worry about these snakes. These snakes trying to come in and steal your peace. Just keep moving forward toward emotional stability here with the 4 of Wands. It's also that marriage card, the 1111 card, or whatever the heck you want to call it. But this person's kind of like, yeah, fancy free, just trying to get stable on my own. Alright, 4 of Wands. Why is 4 of Wands here? What's up with this 4 of Wands? There's one that came out. 10 of Wands. Okay, that's 2 10s. 4 10s that came out. Because the Wheel's a 10 card too. You're at the end of a cycle here, guys. Dropping burdens, walking away from the shit that doesn't serve you. Especially if it's these type of people that leave you caught up in your head. This is the second card. The Tower, being caught up in your head. Tower moments. Spirit's like, yeah, let's get you out of that. You don't need to be there no more. The King of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups, yeah, emotionally unavailable hoe bags. You don't need that. Outcome. Princess of Wands. That's messengers. Children. There's the Lovers. Right here. That's your card, Gemini. And Judgment. Calling judgment on somebody. Sorry, I had to move. I had to shift. What's this fiery message? Like I said, you might have thought somebody might have been a possible twin. Very well could have been a Sag, a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. We have something, 2 cards that came out here. What is this? Death in reverse. Right along with the King of Chalices in reverse, or the King of Cups in reverse. I think you're figuring it out that, or Spirit gave you the revelation. You're getting that revelation. This person, nothing but a hoe bag, not wish fulfillment. You're ending the cycles coming up real quick. The wheel's turning in your favor. You're getting emotionally stable within yourself. You're figuring it out. Death in reverse. Death is actually ending the cycle. It doesn't really matter. Like, you're ending it. Death in reverse is possibly this person might be coming in and trying to schmooze, trying to not end this cycle with you, but they're still like this. King of Cups in reverse, Cat of Cups in reverse. Like I said, Scorpio's here twice now, Gemini. But you're going to see. Very well could be a twin if you're dealing with Scorpio. If you're coupled up with a Scorpio, I'm thinking that there is a new start there with that person. However, if it's a Sag, because the Empress is here, this very well could be a divine masculine feminine thing. If you're dealing with a Sag or a Leo, Scorpio, there could be some hope there. I think there's a couple people that are coming in giving you messages. It's Gemini. You guys know it. One other flipped up. Oh, look at that. Judgment. Yep. You're making a judgment call on who to offer this to. Someone's coming in to offer you some kind of commitment. Be very careful, though. The person might not still be ready. You might be... This could be your chance. If you're not in separation or just going into separation, to end that cycle. The separation cycle could be ending with a possible somebody who is cheating. That's what's going on in this Two of Swords. Someone was a hoe. A big old hoe. And you became emotionally stable in yourself. You had to figure it out and work on yourself. You got your strength back. 7 of Wands with the wheel turning the upright. You're like, I'm finally strong. I'm never going back to this. And then, boom, this person comes back in and tries to schmooze you. However, like I said, if it is a possible Scorpio, it could be coming back and trying to offer you something, Gemini. And you're going to have to make a judgment call on it. The wheel is in your favor with whatever you want to do. What's at the bottom of the cat deck here? Oh boy. See that? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that's the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords with the 7 of Cups. Where is that 7 of Cups at? Third party situations. Yeah, where's the 7 of Cups at? Somebody's definitely spying. Could have been somebody that put you in a third party situation. They very well could be trying to come back in and beg for another chance. Be like, but, you know, I know that you're for me, you're my twin, blah, blah, blah. What are you going to do? You might have tried to communicate with this person in the past. Or they were trying to communicate with you and you were just like over it. Done. Like so freaking over it. And you worked on yourself and you got strong. And then you got the victory over the situation. You got that Ace of Wands here with the 7 of Wands. With the wheel. and you're like, yeah, I got victory, and now I have a brand new start, and you know this, and you're right now positioned, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is also the card of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is still in retrograde. Be very careful. We have Mercury in retrograde, and we have 5 planets right now in retrograde. Probably not a good idea to take past people back right now. You want a new start. If someone comes back and you understand this whole Jupiter Mercury retrograde stuff, for the most part, think you're going to hold off. Because you're thinking about this tower moment that has happened, put you up in your head in the past. Ace of Swords. Like I said, you're cleared. Ace of Swords with the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. You were caught up in your head. Now you're crystal clear. Sign of Cancer, by the way. In your near future, though, bang, here they come back. 2 of Swords. What do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? Hot, fiery, passionate messages. And they're coming back begging after they put you in third-party situations at the bottom of this deck. You just want to end the damn cycle. You just want to get stable, and that's what you're trying to figure out. 4 of Wands, stable, dropping the burden, and how to become stable. This person's relentless. Relentless. They don't want to end the cycle with the Death card in reverse, but they're still not quite correct. There's your card, Gemini, the Lovers, and Judgment. Like I said, they're relentless. Coming back in offering. Coming back in offering. Here. Please. I hope you guys can see these cards, because this is a little bit difficult for me. They're relentless. Judgment. Relentless. Please give this another chance, please. Please. And you're going to make a sound decision. Death card in reverse. They don't want to end it. They're going to let you know this. You still think they're like, unemotionally available. King of Cups in reverse. He was King of Cups in reverse up there too. This is not going to resonate with all Gemini, just so you're aware. But if you're dealing with a fire sign, be very careful. Because you've got the wheel finally turned in your favor at this point. And you've got clarity, and you're right on point. And you have 2 10s and 2 2s. This person, like I said, this is what's coming in. You be looking for communication by the in and out energy. Also the sign of Sagittarius. Very well could have been a Leo, but that also could represent that we're coming into Leo season as well. Either way, that is your reading, Gemini, from now until the end of July into August. But I'll be doing August readings too. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this makes sense. Be looking for this over the next week or two. Remember, it's Mercury retrograde. We have 5 planets in retrograde. Spirit wanted to close cycles after these eclipses. What are you going to do? Spirit said, here's the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Wheel of Fortune with a brand new start. Emotional stability or tower moments. The self-imposed prison in your mind. Dark nights of the soul. What are you going to do, Gemini? I think a lot of you are doing a lot better. I do. Many of us in the community are. We got our footing back, and now we're ready for the real deal. If it isn't, making judgment calls when 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands people that we might have thought was a twin, and they very well could have been. I don't think that they've done the work yet, though. I think the cycle's not quite yet. With it being Mercury retrograde, be very careful. You very well could be having a lot of communication with a divine person. So, somebody you're dealing with is divine. You knew it. You had communication in the past. You knew it back then. You knew it. But you got your stability back. Might have took a hit on your finances too. Either way, that's your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed that. I love you. If you guys want any of my jewelry, let me know. Like I said, I have other things that I'm also selling. I have candles. I have, oh yeah, I made this too. Da-da-da. All my jewelry. Chakra bracelets. I have healing bracelets, healing stones. I have keychains. All charged with this Capricorn full moon. Down by the river. These stones were out for the day before, the day during, and the day after the eclipse and the full moon. So very powerful. It's funny because I was just at the store today and I had the one necklace in my pocket, and I was talking to the cashier, and her and I got to talking. I just pulled it out of my pocket and felt like I needed to give it to her, so I did. It's the way I roll. Either way, yeah, I have sets as well. I make earrings. I make, this has obsidian. If you're being psychically attacked, let me know. I have stuff for that. If your finances are being attacked, I have stuff for that. If you need healing in your body, I have stuff for that. So, get a hold of me, Gemini. If you need a private reading, look for me down in the description box. I will put everything there. I love you guys. You guys take care. Bye. Mwah.